and welcome to Halloween Havoc here on the Gotmark76 YouTube channel. It's been a while, and I'm happy to bring to you a what I feel is a strong pay-per-view effort here on the channel. We have 6 big matches. We are going to start with the NWA World Title Contender match, the Elimination Chamber of Horror. Of course, Rowdy Roddy Piper will defend the title against the winner later on in the evening. And one has to wonder that he is pulling hard for his partner in crime, Cowboy Bob Orton, because should Orton win, then Piper would have an easy, tell Orton not to wrestle.
The following contest
it'd be very simple
is
there.
An Elimination Chamber match. Making his way to the ring from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 317 pounds, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
I know my boy Zach is watching this, and he's happy to hear that the American Dream is from Texas instead of Atlanta, Georgia. But the way this match works, and we will have not one, but 2 Elimination Chamber of Horror matches in tonight's program. There are no rules, except for the fact that submissions are off. That is correct. We are going to chalk that up to an accident on the part of yours truly. That pinfalls only in the match, so wrestlers such as Kerry Von Erich, who uses that Iron Claw, maybe Ric Flair, who uses the Figure 4 leg lock, they may be at a slight disadvantage in this contest.
And his opponents, first, from Denton, Texas, weighing in at 274 pounds, the Tornado.
As Kerry Von Erich makes his way to the ring, it has been a while since I posted a video. I have a lot of these shows in the can, but there's been a lot going on in my personal life. So I'm just stepping away. I'm going to probably do the one show a match. We're going to do probably one big event a month. The next show I have planned is the Survivor Series. And that will come your way sometime, I would say the week of Thanksgiving. I don't know if I'll do it the Monday, maybe Thanksgiving night. But the week of Thanksgiving, Survivor Series will be coming.
Weighing in at 275 pounds, Jerry the King Lawrence.
There were lots of stories I wanted to tell to get here to Halloween Havoc that I just couldn't do, and not even that, I didn't play them out. I would have been more than happy to upload just the matches to, at least for those of you watching, wanted to watch along and see where things were going. I just didn't have the opportunity. I can tell you there are a couple surprises planned for tonight. In the U.S. title match, we have a mystery opponent that will, of course, be revealed later on tonight. We have seen the progression of where the World TV title had to go, as Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff will challenge Sting later on in the show. We saw that not once but twice, referees have not seen Mr. Wonderful try to break up Sting's pinfall attempts by grabbing the bottom rope. So they have decided to settle this once and for all in a ladder match. And that will be Orndorff's final opportunity. If he doesn't win tonight, he will not get a future shot at the title.
The WWE Intercontinental Champion, Rick Rude.
And of course, our big main event, a lights-out non-sanctioned match as Nikita Koloff defends the World Wrestling Federation Championship against Magnum TA. I read your chats, I saw your comments. You wanted to see Magnum TA, and Gotmark76 is going to try to deliver. He is getting that World Wrestling Federation title opportunity later tonight in our main event. And of course, the World Wrestling Federation and NWA World Tag Team Championships will be defended in the Tombstone Tornado Tag Team matches. Now, the LOD are challenging Devastation Incorporated for the NWA World Tag Team Championship. There's only 2 teams there. The Midnight Express seem to have a unfavorable situation, as they will be defending against the Heenan family and Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard,
City,
and Demolition.
Weighing in at 275 pounds.
And there's Cowboy Bob Orton making his way to the ring. One of these stories I was unable to tell, and I'm going to flash it right on the screen here while we're waiting for Cowboy Bob to make his way to the ring. Right there is where I was intending on taking this storyline that the Cowboy Bob Orton had handed Roddy Piper a loaded knee pad. That's how Piper won the NWA World title from the American Dream Dusty Rhodes back at Clash of the Champions. And Dusty is not one of the men starting this match here tonight, so he may have a slight advantage trying to get his hands on Roddy Piper. Again, the winner of this match will receive a world title match against Roddy Piper later on in the evening. And there's our final member, Nature Boy Ric Flair, making his way to the ring.
Weighing in at 278 pounds, the Natural, Rick Fletcher.
And Ric Flair making his way to the ring. Some great creations this year with WWE 2K22. I had the intention of singling out each of the creators that I've used, but the sad truth is, and if you play the games, you know the situation. Sometimes you download a great created wrestler, and you either want to upload your own attire, or maybe somebody has the attire but a better, and you mix and match. And I just did so much of that, whether it was logos that I had or that other people had, that it just got to the point where I couldn't give everybody credit. I would be flashing 4 names for one wrestler. So I kind of did away with that in the early going. But here we go. The Elimination Chamber of Horror match is Ric Flair starting out against Cowboy Bob. Again, pinfalls only in the ring. Pinfalls will not count on the outside, the black platforms that you see there on the outside of the ring. Pinfall in the ring. Submission is off. This was a mistake I made, so I kept it. And Flair going for a cover again. A kick out at 1 by Orton. So I kept it pretty much in line. You'll see the U.S. title match later on tonight. We'll have the same rules. No submission. Pinfalls in the ring only. As Orton takes over Flair, goes for a cover on Flair and a kick out at 1 by the Nature Boy. So a tall task on the part of Cowboy Bob Orton. I think the game plan was for Cowboy Bob Orton to try and steal the victory, and then he could just forfeit his opportunity at Roddy Piper later on tonight. But he did not win the luck of the draw, and Flair throws Orton into the cage, which can be used as a weapon. And Flair in control, and we're about to get a third member to come into this match. Again, it's every man for himself. Oh, and into the cage goes Orton again. And who's it going to be? That third participant. And it is Ravishing Rick Rude, the Intercontinental Champion. As Flair throws Orton back into the ring. And all 3 men now in the ring. And Flair and Rude going at it. Rude has Flair up. Oh, and throws Flair to the outside. Again, that's a platform, a metal platform at that. And now Orton and Rude going at it, and Flair wisely recovering on the outside. Flair back in the ring, clothesline from behind, takes down Rick Rude. All three of these men in this match are what you would call rule breakers. And again, notice that Dusty Rhodes is still in the pod. These get opened at random every 2 minutes. And Dusty Rhodes wants to get his hands on Piper. It was that loaded knee pad that I showed you earlier during Bob Orton's entrance that caused Piper to win the world title at last month's Clash of the Champions. Piper would not give Dusty Rhodes a rematch. Said that Dusty had to earn it by going through 5 other men, and again, no disrespect to Bob Orton, but the men that Dusty Rhodes has to go through to get that opportunity are former world champions or current champions in the Wrestling Legends Alliance. And Jerry Lawler, the 4th man, he's going right to work on Rick Rude. Bob Orton has, I think that's a chokehold, using that cast to choke out Flair, but Flair able to escape as Jerry Lawler works the arm of ravishing Rick Rude. Lawler takes down Flair and has Flair locked in a side headlock. As Rude goes after Orton. So the last 2 men to come into this match will be Dusty Rhodes and Kerry Von Erich. And those men will have a huge advantage. No eliminations yet here in this Elimination Chamber of Horrors match. And again, they will earn a shot later on tonight against Roddy Piper in one of our feature main events. And superplex by Bob Orton takes down Rick Rude as Flair goes for the cover on Lawler, kicks out at 1. Orton going for the cover on Rude is ending up to put away Rick Rude too, and no! A kick out by Rick Rude. Orton going after Flair, kick to the midsection, setting up Flair for a pile driver. No, Flair able to, no wait, this is a power bomb it looks like, and throws Flair on the black platform. Rude gets tossed out by Lawler, and Von Erich is next out, and maybe Dusty Rhodes with a little bit of luck on his side will be the last man to enter this match. As Flair and Rude battling it out on the outside as Flair throws Rude into the steel cage. Lawler now working over Kerry Von Erich. Watch out for Flair. What's Flair going to do? Flair lines up Rude and charges and spears Rick Rude through that pod. Wow. What a maneuver. And that just shows you how badly Ric Flair wants this. That is not a move that Ric Flair would be known for. And now he's dragging Rude. Rude might be done. Rude may not be able to continue. As don't look now, but Bob Orton in control on the inside. I spoke too soon. Lawler throws Orton up and over the top. Flair throws Rude back in. That has to be all. All Flair needs to do now is pin Rude, and Rude will be eliminated. Shoulder block takes down Rude. Flair setting up Rick Rude. What's he have in store here? We won't know because Bob Orton broke that up. Von Erich going for the cover on Lawler. 1. We are 8 seconds away from the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, entering this match. And all 6 men will be in the ring at the same time. Indeed, a true Chamber of Horror. There goes Dusty Rhodes as Flair has the figure 4 leg lock locked in again. Submissions are turned off for this matchup. A mistake by yours truly. Pinfalls only, and there's Orton tapping, but that doesn't matter. Orton is still in this match. Oh, and Flair going into the referee. Now Lawler and Rhodes going at it. Flair going for the cover on Rhodes. 1. And the kick out at 1 by Dusty. Oh, a roll up from behind by Flair. Trying to pin Lawler. Has a handful of tights, but no. A kick out at 1 by Lawler. Flair working the leg of the King as Dusty going for a DDT blocked by Orton. Nicely done. A big uppercut by the modern-day warrior Kerry Von Erich on Rick Rude. There's a lot of action to call here as Dusty goes for a cover on Cowboy Bob. 1, 2, and 3. And Cowboy Bob Orton has been eliminated, and that did not go according to Roddy Piper's plan. As Cowboy Bob started this match out with Ric Flair, but he was the first eliminated. There are 5 left. Flair going after Rhodes. Rude with a snap suplex on Kerry Von Erich. Now Flair again working the leg of Jerry Lawler. Goes for the cover. Will Lawler be eliminated next? 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 by Lawler. Flair throws Dusty out to the platform and follows him out, kicking away. And now Rick Rude picking up Lawler for a power driver, spikes him down to the mat. He could be setting up for the Rude Awakening. No, he goes for the cover instead. 1, 2, and no, a kick out of 2 by Lawler. Rude with a DDT has busted open Kerry Von Erich. And now he's choking him out, and he has a 5 count to break the maneuver. There's no disqualification. He can do whatever he wants. Von Erich now trying to make a comeback, and he has busted open Rude. Look at Flair, and then there's the claw in the ring again. No submission. Flair going for the figure 4 leg lock to Lawler on the platform again. No submission, and it's outside the ring. And I mentioned it earlier, I think that's going to favor the men who don't have a signature or finishing maneuver that is a submission move. I mean, in any other match, Kerry Von Erich may have beaten Ravishing Rick Rude there. And Lawler refuses to tap, and now Lawler's trying to reverse it, and he does the reversal of the figure 4 on the outside. Von Erich working over Rude on the inside. But it looks like Lawler and Dusty both want to get their hands on Flair, who's been dumped into the ring. Lawler goes for a cover on Rude. 2 and 3. Lawler stole that pinfall victory from Kerry Von Erich. And Rick Rude has been eliminated. It has come down to Jerry Lawler, Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes, and Kerry Von Erich. One of these men will get an NWA World Title match later tonight against Roddy Piper. And there is no love lost between these 4 men. That's for sure. And Flair now again going for the figure 4 leg lock on Dusty Rhodes. As Lawler throws Von Erich back into the ring. A wise move on the part of Flair. Wear your opponent down, maybe go for the pinfall after the damage has been done. As Lawler with a big right hand takes down Von Erich. Kerry in a world of trouble here. He did all the dirty work. He did all the work against Ravishing Rick Rude, and Lawler stole the pinfall. Not that anybody here minds, it's every man for himself, and that's one less competitor, but Lawler now climbing the top rope, has Von Erich lined up. He leaps in a big forearm smash to the top of the head as Flair with a count of 2 on Dusty. Lawler pins Kerry 2 and 3.
A competitor has been eliminated.
Lawler pinned Kerry Von Erich with that forearm from the top rope. And we are down to 3. And now Flair going after Rhodes as Lawler trying to recover inside the ring as Dusty throws Flair out. And now Lawler and Rhodes going at it. Flair wisely recovering on the outside. Lawler's up top. Flair's going to let him do the damage. Why not? This is how Lawler put away Kerry Von Erich with a forearm off the top rope. Takes down Dusty. Is that enough? Lawler goes for the cover. 1, 2, and 3. No! A kick out by Dusty. Flair wooing away. Thought that was it too, and a drop kick by Lawler. Flair's in trouble. Lawler picks up Flair and slams Flair to the outside on the platform. And that's giving Dusty a chance to recover. No, Dusty's going right at it. As Lawler going for a pile driver, spikes down Flair on the platform, and now Dusty taking his shots at Flair. Flair's been busted open. It may have been that pile driver by Lawler on the platform, as Lawler throws Dusty back into the ring. Flair started this match, he's still in it, but damage has been done, and a backbreaker by Lawler takes down Flair. And one of these men will challenge Roddy Piper for the world title. And they have gone through a war just to get that shot. As Flair, again trying to use this opportunity to recover. He's been in the match the longest. Over 15 minutes. As Dusty throws Lawler back into the ring. Dusty throwing Lawler to the mat, goes for the cover. Is that enough to put away the King? No, it's not. A kick out at one. And Flair now going for the figure four again. The damage that this move will provide may put Lawler at risk for being pinned. The figure four leg lock is locked in. Again, Lawler can submit, but it won't mean anything. It's a pinfall only in this match. Flair has let Lawler out of it. He thinks the damage is done. He hooks the leg. Is Flair correct? Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and 3. It is down to Flair and Dusty. And a Russian leg sweep by the American Dream. Goes for the cover on Flair. Referee counts 1 and a kick out at 1 by Flair. One of these men will get an NWA World Title match against Roddy Piper later on tonight. In one of our co-main events. Ooh, and a chop block by Flair takes down Dusty. And he is going for the figure four leg lock. And he has it locked in. He's going to try and do the damage to Dusty. The damage is done. Flair has that figure four locked in. And Dusty's tapping. Dusty's tapping. Flair lets him out. All he has to do now is pin him. And Flair's talking. I think Flair thinks this is over. Flair's talking as if this is over. It's not over, Rick. It's pinfall only. He knows this. I believe he knows this. Dusty from behind with an atomic drop. Down goes Flair. Oh man, a huge mistake on the part of the Nature Boy. Dusty now in control, lines him up, drops the elbow across the chest. Is that enough to put away Flair? Will Dusty win the match? 1, 2, and 3. A huge mistake on the part of Nature Boy Ric Flair. And Dusty Rhodes has secured victory. He will get an NWA World Title match later on tonight against Roddy Piper. Here are some highlights from earlier in the contest. It was pandemonium for sure. And your winner, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. And again, he will get that title opportunity later on tonight.
Winner, the American Dream, Dusty.
And wait, later tonight might be right now. Piper attacking Dusty. He's calling for the cage portion of the Chamber of Horror to come down. And fans, I think this match is happening now. Dusty trying to fight off Piper. Fans, this match is happening now. This was supposed to be a co-main event. A low blow by Piper takes down Dusty. This match is happening now. Piper throws Dusty into the cage. Oh, come on. Piper has full advantage here. Dusty just outlasted 5 other men to earn this shot. And now Dusty trying to fight back. Working the arm of Piper. Dusty has Piper where he wants him. And down goes Piper. Dusty Rhodes won a 6-man Elimination Chamber of Horror match. To get this shot, Piper stormed the ring. This was supposed to take place much later tonight. Now, Dusty trying to climb out of the cage, and Piper catches him and throws him down to the mat. That has to be all. So they are telling me, and I agree, of course, as the GM of the WLA, that pinfalls do count again for this match and escaping the cage. So here we are, the NWA World title on the line. Piper going to work on the American Dream, and Dream has him lined up. Could it be that juke, the jive, and the big right hand? Down goes Piper. Goes for the cover. New champion. 1, 2, and no, a kick out at 2 by Piper. Dusty now trying to climb out of the cage. Piper back to his feet, going after the American Dream. He's up on the top rope. Piper has him here. An electric chair slam down to the mat goes Dusty Rhodes. And Piper now in control. And a series of left hands to the forehead of the American Dream, who I think has been busted open. I think it was busted open when Piper threw Dusty into the cage. But I was shocked that the match was actually taking place, that I didn't notice it. Piper now working over the American Dream. And a low blow. And that is legal. Piper saying he's number 1. And that may be all. That may be enough to put away Dusty Rhodes. Goes for the cover. Referee counts 1, 2, and barely a kick out by the Dream. Piper can't believe it. But now Dusty with it, going for a DDT, blocked by Piper. Nicely done on the part of the NWA World Champion. Big clothesline. Takes down Rhodes, goes for the cover. 1, and a kick out at 1 by Dusty. And now Piper trying to climb out of the cage. But Dusty back to... No, he nails a big axe handle off that top rope. And now Piper trying to escape. And Dusty trying to get back. Piper is halfway up the top of the cage, and Dusty's joining him. Piper's halfway over. All Piper has to do now is drop down and he's going to win. Both men on top of the cage. Piper in trouble. Dusty ramming the head of Piper into the top of the cage. These men are battling it out. And Dusty almost fell off. They're battling it out on top of the cage. One of these men is going to win and be NWA World Heavyweight Champion. They're exchanging blows. And Dusty throws Piper off the top. And Dusty climbing the top of the cage. Can Dusty escape and win the world title? He's halfway over. Piper back to his feet. He's asking for the door to be opened. But Dusty is going to make it. The door is being unlocked and Dusty wins. What a match. And what the odds that Dusty Rhodes have overcome to be the NWA World Champion here again. And there are some highlights from earlier in the contest. There's that low blow by Piper. But they battled it on top of the cage. And Dusty was able to escape, and he has won the NWA World Heavyweight Championship.
Here is your winner, and new
Fans, the NWA World Tag Team titles on the line next. I'll be returning for commentary later on in the program.
The following contest is a fatal four-way tag team match and is for the World Wrestling World Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 622 pounds. And their opponents first, at a combined weight of 904 pounds. Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 573 pounds. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 473 pounds. They are the World Wrestling World Tag Team Champions, the Midnight Express.
And I will do my best to call the action here, but 8 men in the ring at the same time. The first team to secure a pinfall or submission will be the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions. And I'm not a betting man, but if I was, I would be willing to bet that that tag team will not be the Midnight Express. I mean, there's so many opportunities here. You have any number of 6 different men who could be pinned that don't have to be the Midnight Express. Andre the Giant going at it against Tully Blanchard as Smash working over Beautiful Bobby, Axe working over Sweet Stan, and King Kong Bundy with a big headbutt on Arn Anderson goes for the cover. Anderson pinned. No, that was Beautiful Bobby who was pinned. And Axe firing away on the side of the head of Sweet Stan. This is a Tombstone Tornado Tag Team Anything Goes match. That's a mouthful. And we will be seeing that also later on tonight when the Road Warriors challenge Devastation Incorporated for the NWA World Tag Team Championship. As Smash slams down Sweet Stan. Arn Anderson firing away on King Kong Bundy on the outside of the ring. Andre goes for the cover on Tully. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Tully Blanchard. Now Beautiful Bobby working over Demolition Axe on the outside as Bundy with a series of forearms to the chest of the Enforcer Arn Anderson. What medlem this match is. And down goes Arn. Beautiful Bobby working the leg of Axe on the outside. That doesn't matter though. It's the action in the ring. And Sweet Stan throws Smash up and over. Big punch and a drop kick, and down goes Smash, and both members of Demolition and both members of the Midnight Express are battling it out. In fact, the only two men in the ring are Tully Blanchard and Andre the Giant. And now Andre the Giant. What's going on here? The Horsemen would like nothing more to get back. Tag Team Gold. They lost the NWA World Tag Team Championship to the Steiner Brothers, the Varsity Club, earlier this year. And now back in the ring as a member of the Midnight Express, Beautiful Bobby, with Andre the Giant and Demolition. I think that's Axe. What absolute madness this is. And we knew so coming in. I mean, we released the Halloween Havoc preview just last week here on the channel. And the voiceover guy himself knew that it was going to be hard for the Midnight Express to retain the titles here. But don't tell them that. They are doing their best in this valiant effort. As Beautiful Bobby with a series of punches to Andre the Giant. Andre throws Beautiful Bobby down. And Arn and Tully working on the outside over King Kong Bundy. They need to pay attention to what's going on in the ring. It's the pinfall or submission in the ring that is going to win this match for the tag team, who is, of course, victorious. And Andre going at it against Sweet Stan and Axe. The Smash fires away on Tully Blanchard on the outside. Andre working over Demolition Axe as Sweet Stan watches on. That's right, Stan. Let Andre do the dirty work. And he sneaks in right there, has Axe against the ropes, but Axe fires back. Ooh, a throat chop by Axe, and a big right and left hand headbutt by Axe takes down Sweet Stan. And a power slam on the outside by Smash on Tully Blanchard. As Beautiful Bobby going at it with double. Oh, and a big earthquake splash across the chest of Demolition Axe. Andre does not go for the cover. And now Axe and Beautiful Bobby double teaming against Andre the Giant. Excuse me, I'm sorry, that's Sweet Stan. I'm so discombobulated here. Now Andre with a forearm smash to the back of Axe. Up and over goes Axe. Now Andre with a series of forearms across the chest of Demolition Axe. What a wild match this is for the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championships. Sweet Stan going at it with Tully Blanchard here. A backbreaker broken up by Smash, and now Bundy back in the ring, and one member of each team is on the inside. A swinging neckbreaker by Sweet Stan takes down King Kong Bundy as Smash pulling Tully to the center of the ring to go for a cover there. And a savate kick by Sweet Stan may have knocked out Bundy. Goes for the cover, 1, 2, and no, a kick out of 2 by Bundy. And the Midnight Express were 1 second away from retaining the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championship. And a power slam on the outside, Andre to Smash. Man, Axe, what pandemonium here, I can't even keep up. I may just do what the referee does and just count the pin. That's what I'm going to do. Power slam again by Andre on Axe. So keep your eye on Lane, Smash, and Bundy all in the ring. Lane drops the leg across the throat of King Kong Bundy, and Smash moves Bundy before Lane could hit another leg drop. Lane goes for the cover on Bundy. Smash doesn't see it. 1, 2, and 3. And don't ask me how, but the Midnight Express have escaped Halloween Havoc. Still the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions. What a slobber knocker this was. Here are some highlights from earlier in the match. But in this case, 8 men battled it out. 2 would be victorious, and those 2 are Beautiful Bobby and Sweet Stan, the Midnight Express. There's the 3 count. Let's get the official word.
Here are your winners and still the World Wrestling World Tag Team Champions, the Midnight Express.
Fans, don't go away. The World Television titles on the line in a Jack-O-Lantern ladder match. We'll be right back.
The following contest is a ladder match and is for the World Television Championship.
And that is what we're fighting for here. The NWA World Television Championship, as Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff will look to defeat Sting one way, shape, or form. And Orndorff now going after Sting. It was Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff who thought he at least had an opportunity to win the World TV title when he grabbed the bottom rope and the referee didn't see it, counted 3. The rematch took place in a 2 out of 3 falls match last month at Clash of the Champions. And ironically, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff scored the first pinfall victory to take a 1-0 lead over Sting. And the match could have been over right there. Orndorff could have been the World TV Champion. Instead, Sting rebounded and came from behind, earning the next 2 pinfall victories, the second of which, and a dive over the top rope catches Orndorff. The second of which, Orndorff again grabbed the bottom rope. The referee didn't see it again, and here we are back to square one. Orndorff demanded an opportunity at a match where pinfalls didn't matter. So I granted this Jack-O-Lantern ladder match, and here we are for the World Television title. Sting in control as he threw the head of Orndorff into that ladder that he had connecting the announce table and the ring, but Orndorff trying to make a comeback. No pinfalls needed here. Whoever can grab the TV title hanging from above the ring on a ladder will be the NWA World TV Champion. And if that man is not Mr. Wonderful, then he will not receive a future opportunity at the title. Sting now taking this action back into the ring. And you know, these matches, ladder matches, steel cage matches, don't have a referee inside the ring. That gives so much more room for these wrestlers to apply their craft. And a little bit more, shall I say, devastating tactics. As Orndorff finding her way on Sting. Big punch to the midsection. Sting in trouble. Orndorff throws Sting into the turnbuckle, and Orndorff going out for that ladder. I think he realizes that more damage needs to be done to the World TV Champion. And rams Sting head first into that top turnbuckle. And again, Orndorff paying attention to Sting, seeing that Sting was possibly coming back, wants to inflict more punishment, now working the arm of Sting. Orndorff still not satisfied with the damage he's done, and Sting makes a comeback, so Orndorff proved to be right. And Sting slams the head of Orndorff into the ring, and now Sting going outside for a ladder, and Orndorff back to his feet. A cat and mouse game here at Halloween Havoc. As Orndorff back in control, stomping on the face of the World Television Champion. And now Sting back to his feet. And he dives through the ropes and nails Orndorff with a crossbody. That was amazing. Sting diving through the ropes, catches Orndorff napping, so to speak. But now Orndorff back in control, and now Orndorff grabbing the ladder, and he will go after the World TV title, but Sting breaks that up real quick and throws Orndorff into the steel steps. Now Sting has the ladder, and Sting's going to try. Nope, Orndorff broke that up. These two men know each other so well, they're so evenly matched. Oh, and Orndorff slamming Sting into the guardrail. And now Orndorff going for a ladder again. And the ladder has made it into the ring. That is step one, of course, to win this match. And Sting is throwing a ladder. There's 2 ladders in the ring, and both men are on the outside. And now Orndorff working the knee of Sting, and that's a smart move. And now Orndorff looking to grab a ladder and end this match as soon as possible, but Sting back to his feet, rolls back into the ring. And Sting now trying to climb and grab the World TV title. Orndorff trying to meet him at the top, and they are battling on top of a ladder. And down goes Sting. He lands awkwardly on that ladder, and Orndorff now trying to get the World TV title. That strap must really be on there tight. Orndorff had some momentum there trying to get that strap off of the rung, but it was locked better than a chastity belt, and now Sting firing away on Orndorff. He rams the head of Orndorff down. He kicks Orndorff off the top of the ladder. Now Sting with an opportunity to grab the World Television title. Sting having as much trouble as Orndorff was. Is there crazy glue or something up there? I'm not sure. And now Orndorff trying to make his way up to battle Sting. They're battling it out again on top of this ladder. Orndorff shoves Sting off the top. That's his second time now. Orndorff in clear control. He's going to grab the World TV title on with. No, he's going to leap and nail an elbow drop off the top of the ladder. That has to be all. Sting's not moving. Orndorff grabbing that TV title. We're going to have a new World Television Champion. And Orndorff again having trouble grabbing that title. The match was his. I'm not sure if he's going to have an excuse letter or not, but whoever put that TV title hanging from that rung is going to hear from it from Orndorff, and down goes Orndorff, powerbomb by Sting. Orndorff reverses a slam into a DDT. Nicely done. He needs to grab that TV title. Sting getting back to his feet. Orndorff waiting for him. And now Sting with an inverted atomic drop. Down goes Mr. Wonderful. Sting has Orndorff up. Gorilla press slam. Down to the mat goes Orndorff. And an elbow drop for good measure. Sting in control. He needs to grab that TV title. Instead, he decides to inflict more punishment on Orndorff. Working the neck now with Mr. Wonderful. Sting in control. Sting now picks up Orndorff and rams him head first into that top turnbuckle. And Sting firing away with a series of right hands to the head of Mr. Wonderful, who's had enough. After a few, shoves Sting down. And now Orndorff picks up Sting. Looks like a slam, but that ladder's blocking Orndorff's momentum, and that gave Sting a chance to reverse it. And now up on the shoulder, Sting reversal has Orndorff up on his shoulder. And a running power slam. Down to the mat goes Orndorff. Sting in control. And now Sting pulling back on the neck of... This is not a submission... Well, it's a submission maneuver, but there are no submissions in this match. Sting trying to wear down Orndorff so he can climb that ladder and retain the World TV title as he howls to the fans here in Illinois. Springfield, to be exact. And down goes Sting. Orndorff setting up Sting. Could it be a pile driver? He has Sting. Here it comes. The best pile driver in the business, and down goes Sting. Orndorff needs to grab that TV title, but Sting somehow miraculously getting back to his feet. And Sting is going to climb the ladder. Orndorff, he must have something planned. He's attacking Sting. Sting has his hands on the title. And now Sting in trouble. It's Orndorff with a powerbomb on Sting. And that's going to do it. Orndorff climbing the ladder, trying to get that World TV title. I'm starting to believe that the World TV title is welded on there. I mean, these guys are having so much trouble And now Sting firing back. Orndorff hanging on for dear life. And down goes Orndorff. He drops off the top of that ladder. Sting in control. He's setting up Orndorff. Could it be that elbow drop from the top rope? No, he's letting Orndorff get back to his feet. What's he have in store here? He leaps. And Orndorff shows him his side. And Sting went shoulder first into that ladder. Power slam by Orndorff. Orndorff now. Orndorff climbing the top rope. Could it be that knee drop from the top? It is! And that may have taken out Sting. Here's an instant replay. And Sting is not moving. Orndorff. What? Sting is moving. Orndorff. He must have heard Sting getting back to his feet. And Sting, don't ask me how, but is coming back. Sting throws Orndorff up and over the top rope. Orndorff lands on the apron, blocks it. Forearm to the head of Sting. Orndorff back into the ring. Kick to the midsection. And a forearm to the back. Orndorff climbing the ladder. Could this be it? Sting, now he's not moving for real this time. Orndorff has a clear-cut advantage to the World TV title. Trying to loosen it up, and he has it! We have a new World TV Champion, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Sting had just gotten back to his feet, but was not in time. Here are some replays from earlier in the contest.
Here is your winner and new World Television Champion, Mr. Wonderful.
Fans, don't go away. The World Wrestling Federation Tag Team titles are on the line and a Tombstone Tornado Tag Team match. We'll be right back.
The following contest is a Tag Team Extreme Rules match and is for the National Wrestling Alliance World Tag Team Championship. At a combined weight of 610 pounds, the Road Warriors.
And welcome back to Halloween Havoc, the NWA World Tag Team Championship on the line. I may have been misleading, saying that the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championship were on the line, but I made a mistake there. And as you can see, the Road Warriors in the ring. And you can see that Hawk is wearing red lettering, Animal wearing yellow lettering. And there's meaning to that. Hawk said he's going to make Devastation Incorporated bleed. And Animal said, and we're going to take the gold. So here at Halloween Havoc, the Road Warriors get a chance at the NWA World Tag Team Championship. They've been on a little bit of a losing streak in recent weeks here in the Wrestling Legends Alliance. And they are trying to go back to their roots of just kicking ass and taking names. And here comes Jake and Cactus, and Hawk and Animal, they're not going to wait. Hawk charges, clotheslines, takes down Jake the Snake Roberts, and this match is underway. Well, I didn't hear the bell yet. Gorilla press slam in the ring by Animal, takes down Cactus Jack. And Hawk and Jake battling it out in the entrance ramp. Animal with a suplex on Cactus Jack in the ring. That's the action that's going to count. Pinfall or submission in the ring. This is anything goes, but the pinfall or submission has to take place in the ring. It's not a falls count anywhere match, and somebody has been busted open. And another clothesline by Hawk. Takes down Jake the Snake. They're fighting on the cemetery stage here at Halloween Havoc. And Hawk just threw Jake into a tombstone here, the stage design. And in the ring, Cactus is back in control. He hooks the leg. Will Devastation Incorporated retain? No! A kick out at 2 by Animal. Cactus on the second turnbuckle, allowing Animal to get back to his feet. And an axe handle takes down Animal. And Jake in control in the cemetery stage. And here we go. This match is official. Cactus choking out Animal. Again, no rules, no disqualification. And now Hawk making his way back to the ring. I think Jake has been... Oh no, Jake's right behind him. Oh, and Hawk misses a clothesline that time, and Jake having words for Hawk as Animal working over Cactus Jack in the ring. Animal going to the outside. What's he have in store here? He's under the ring, and he has a steel chair. A chair in the ring. Cracks the back of Cactus Jack. And now Animal setting that chair up in the corner. Animal with an atomic drop as Hawk throws Jake into the ring. Animal goes for the cover. New champions. No, a kick out at one, and the Gorilla Press slam. Down goes Jake. And now the Road Warriors in position for double team. Animal has Cactus against the ropes. We have seen the weapons used already as Animal used a chair on Cactus. And now Devastation Incorporated back in control as Cactus choking out Animal and Jake throws Hawk up and over the top rope. Now Jake grabs that chair. Animal goes for the cover, broken up by Jake. Hawk now climbing the top rope. He's eyeing up somebody. And Cactus nails Animal with a chair. And an axe handle across the back. I think that only Gray's Cactus. But Cactus with a spine buster on the chair. They're going to retain one. No, a kick out of one by Hawk. Wow. Oh, and Jake with a sledgehammer on Animal outside the ring. Hawk and Cactus in the ring. Hawk throws Cactus into the turnbuckle as Animal goes for a suplex on Jake on the floor. What a match this is. Again, a Tombstone Tornado Tag Team match. And these men, there's only 4 of them this time. One of them's going to win. Or one team's going to win. We saw earlier tonight the Midnight Express had the numbers against them, but they were able to prevail as Hawk climbs the top rope. And an axe handle from the top rope takes down Cactus. Hawk now climbing back up top. Could it be that guillotine clothesline? He's setting up Cactus. Cactus getting back to his feet. Animal taking care of Jake on the outside. Hawk leaps in a big axe handle again. Takes down Cactus Jack. Hawk now picks up Cactus for a ball driver and spikes him down to the mat. Will that be all? Hawk not going for the cover. He's climbing the top rope again. Hawk has Cactus in his sights. He leaps. Guillotine clothesline. Takes down Cactus. Will we have new champions? Referee in position 1, 2, and 3. And what a dominating performance on the part of the Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors, the new NWA World Tag Team Champions. Here are some highlights from earlier in the contest. And there's that pile driver that set up the guillotine from the top rope. And there it is, the guillotine. And your winners and new NWA World Tag Team Champions, the Road Warriors.
Here are your winners, the Road Warriors.
Fans, don't go away. The U.S. Heavyweight Championship will be on the line. in an Elimination Chamber of Horror match. Will Lex Luger be able to retain? We'll find out next. And we are moments away from finding out who the mystery opponent is. The fans here in Illinois have risen to their feet. And oh my! There he is, making his way to the ring. He has an opportunity at the U.S. Heavyweight Championship. And that is Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. So the luck of the draw has Bam Bam Bigelow and Barry Windham starting this match out. The U.S. Heavyweight Champion, the Total Package Lex Luger, may have caught a break there. But as we saw in our opening contest when Ric Flair started against Cowboy Bob Orton, Flair made it to the end. Will one of these men make it to the end here? As Windham, going for a high-risk maneuver in the very early going, Bam Bam moved out of the way, goes for the cover, looking to eliminate Windham early, and not even a kick out at one. Have to do much more damage than that to put away Barry Windham, the former U.S. Heavyweight Champion. It was Luger who defeated Barry Windham for the title, and Windham looking to make this thing go full circle as Bigelow climbs the top rope, shoulder block, takes down Windham. But of course, the mystery opponent here, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, he has been off of television for several weeks. And he is challenging for the U.S. Heavyweight Championship. As Windham slams the head of Bam Bam into the mat, hooks the leg, is that enough to put away Bigelow? One, no. A kick out at one. And Windham now climbing the top rope. And an elbow drop from the top rope. Taking a page from the Macho Man Randy Savage, who was also in this match. But Bigelow drapes Windham across that top rope. And we are just moments away from finding out who this next combatant will be. It is Curt Hennig. Curt Hennig in the ring, going after Bam Bam. And a clothesline from behind takes down Bigelow. Hennig, of course, the former AWA World Heavyweight Champion. He lost that title to gentleman Chris Adams. But he has an opportunity of winning the U.S. Heavyweight Championship here if he can get through 5 other men. In this Elimination Chamber of Horror match again. I mentioned it at the top of the program. Pinfalls only in the ring. This is not a pinfalls count anywhere match, and submissions will not secure victory. I had to make it uniform because of the mistake I made in the beginning of the show, as Windham with a 2 count on Bigelow. So again, Lex Luger, who's known for his torture rack, he can use the torture rack, but he won't be able to get a victory using the torture rack. You will have to pin your opponent. And Windham superplexing Bigelow off the top rope. What a maneuver by Windham. And Hennig is there to take the pin. Referee counts 1, 2, and 3. So Windham did all the work. Hennig took the pin. And here comes the Dragon. Ricky Steamboat making his entrance into this match. And he goes right after Barry Windham. Steamboat and Windham were on opposing sides back at the Great American Bash in July, and now they have a chance to win the U.S. Heavyweight title. Steamboat working over Hennig. Savate kick takes down Hennig. Catches Windham. It's every man for himself, but Steamboat trying to take care of both of his opponents at this time. And now Windham has Hennig in a pile driver and spikes him down to the mat. Steamboat now going after Windham. Takes down Windham with a big right hand. And that is allowing Curt Hennig a chance to recover. Steamboat with Windham. A series of blows. A big chop. Another chop. A third chop. A fourth chop. A fifth chop. Why not a throat chop? Down goes Windham. Steamboat now climbing the top rope, and a big splash off the top. Hooks a leg. Windham's in trouble. 1. A kick out at 1 by Barry Windham. And a savate kick by Steamboat takes down Hennig. And who will be the next man to join this match? It is the Macho Man, Randy Savage. As Hennig dumps Steamboat to the black platform on the outside, and Steamboat in trouble. And he moved out of the way of a diving Savage. Wyndham hit Henning with the... Wow, I'll tell you what. Fast and furious action here. Every man is trying to steal pinfalls to eliminate an opponent here. Of course, the last man remaining is the total package Lex Luger. So the champion will have an advantage here, which is great for him. As Wyndham working over the hand of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Luger has not... Oh, and a big lariat takes down Steamboat. Wyndham going for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Steamboat. And don't get me wrong, I think the referee was counting that pinfall on the outside. I'll need to have a word with him. It's pinfall only in the ring. And here comes Luger. And if I'm Lex Luger, I'm not rushing into this thing. He gets into the ring, and he is caught by Henning. Henning has him here for that perfect plex. He nails Luger. 1, 2. No, you gotta be kidding me. 3. Luger entered the match and just got eliminated. We're guaranteed to have a new U.S. champion. And Luger's limping out of the ring as if something must be wrong with Luger. I'm going to try to get to the bottom of this. Luger entered the ring, got caught by a perfect plex. He may have had the wind knocked out of him. He didn't even do one offensive maneuver. A Savage on top of Henning. A bulldog by Wyndham on Steamboat. Goes for the cover. Steamboat in trouble. 1. And the kick out at 1 by Steamboat. So we are guaranteed to have a new U.S. heavyweight champion here. We already have a new NWA World Heavyweight Champion in Dusty Rhodes. New NWA World Tag Team Champions in the Road Warriors. And a new World Television Champion in Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. And we still have our main event. Oh, and a lariat! Wyndham takes down Savage. Hooks the leg. Wyndham on top. 1, 2, and 3.
Randy Savage has been eliminated.
The Macho Man eliminated from this match. It is down to Barry Wyndham, Kurt Hennig, and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. One of these men will be the new U.S. Heavyweight Champion. Wyndham working the arm of Hennig. Steamboat leaps and nails a top rope chop. And I think that caught Hennig instead of Wyndham. Steamboat picks up Hennig, throws him over onto the platform. What a big hip toss by Wyndham, takes down Steamboat. Steamboat sweeps the leg off the ropes. No, Steamboat climbing the top rope. Has Wyndham lined up. He leaps, and the big chop takes down Wyndham. Steamboat hooks the leg. Wyndham in trouble. 1, 2, and 3. Wyndham has been pinned. It is down to Steamboat and Kurt Hennig. One of these two men will be the new U.S. Heavyweight Champion. And right now it's looking like it's Hennig. He's in control here. Picks up Steamboat. Well, Steamboat with a savant kick takes down Hennig. Steamboat climbing the top rope. Has Hennig lined up, crossbody up the top, hooks a leg. New U.S. Champion. 1, 2, and 3. Your winner, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. 6 men entered and 1 man has left. Here are some highlights from earlier in the contest. What a beautiful highlight that is. Here's another one, the Bulldog by Wyndham on Bigelow. That was early in the match. Luger wasn't even in yet. And there's a superplex by Wyndham. But Hennig had pinned Bigelow. And there's your new U.S. Heavyweight Champion, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Fans, the World Wrestling Federation titles on the line next in our big main event. A lights-out non-sanctioned match when Nikita Koloff defends against Magnum TA. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this quick timeout.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Virginia Beach, Virginia, weighing in at 239 pounds, America's sweetheart, Magnum TA. And his opponent from Russia, weighing in at 274 pounds, the World Deep South Heavyweight Champion, Russian Nightmare, Nikita Koloff.
And here we are, the World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Championship on the line. This is a lights-out, anything-goes match, and this ought to be a good one. There is the bell, and away we go. Nikita firing away with a kick to the midsection on Magnum. Throws him into the turnbuckle. And Nikita firing away on Magnum in the corner. Nikita Koloff won the World Wrestling Federation Championship from Hulk Hogan last month. And he is now defending it against Magnum TA here at Halloween Havoc. It has been an up and down year for Nikita Koloff. He's a former U.S. Tag Team Champion with his partner, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, but something happened. Dusty Rhodes won the World Heavyweight Championship and gave up the U.S. Tag Team title. We knew that would happen. We saw that coming. If it ever happened that any one of those men won a championship, that they would likely forfeit the U.S. Tag Team Championship. And Nikita lost his mind back at the Clash of the Champions in June. He turned on the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and it was an up and down year. They battled at the Great American Bash. And Nikita, of course, reuniting with his uncle Ivan, and then challenged Hulk Hogan for the world title and beat Hulk Hogan. In fact, he dominated Hulk Hogan. And here we are now. Scoop slam on the outside. Magnum had a chair, and Nikita firing away with a series of right hands. And now Nikita has the chair, and he's taken that chair to Magnum TA's knee. But Magnum firing back has Nikita. Throws him into the side of the ring. That corner where the post meets the stairs. Nikita cracks Magnum across the back with a chair again. And now across the legs. A third time. And now the midsection, the knees. But Magnum fires back with a forearm. Has the chair and takes down Nikita. Man, the fans here are fired up for this one. Anything goes. Those chair shots are as legal as a headlock. And now both men back into the ring after some plunder made its way to this match. And a backbreaker by Magnum TA takes down Nikita. At the end of the day, you can use all the weapons you want, but a pinfall or submission will win the title. And Magnum he has a hockey stick. And Nikita broke that up real quick. And a scoop slam down to the mat goes Magnum. Magnum throws Nikita up and over the top. Snapmare takes down Nikita to the outside. And these men have spent just as much time on the outside as they have on the inside. And we are bringing the action up close and personal, in your face here, as Magnum picks up Nikita. Again, another headlock, straight to your living room. And now Magnum leading Nikita back into the ring, picks up that hockey stick, and he's going back after Nikita with a hockey stick, and Nikita saw that coming and broke it up. Oh, and a slam by Nikita on Magnum, the edge of the ring, and now Nikita has a hockey stick and nails Magnum with a stick. Man, a back and forth match. The plunder is everywhere, and Magnum throws Nikita into the steel steps. And the hockey stick again by Magnum. Ooh, and I'll tell you what, man, these two men are really going at it here. The World Wrestling Federation Championship on the line. And whoever wins this match is going to earn it. Let me tell you that much. Magnum now working the arm of the Russian Nightmare. And Nikita firing back. Ramming the head of Magnum into that side railing, the guardrail here. And Nikita with a power bomb has when he power bombs him on the guardrail. Are you kidding me? That may be all. Nikita needs to get Magnum back into the ring. I don't know how Magnum can kick out, but he's fighting back. Magnum now has Nikita, throws Nikita into the guardrail. And Magnum looking for more plunder underneath the ring. He has a table! A table! I'll tell you what, they're using everything but the kitchen sink here. But Magnum going back to that trusty hockey stick and nails Nikita across the back, and this time to the side of the head. Another shot to the head. Nikita defending for his life here, takes that stick out. He has a stick again. And Nikita going to work on Magnum. This time, a series of shots in the midsection. Man, they are fighting each other down and dirty for the World Wrestling Federation Championship. And Nikita has Magnum a chokehold on the outside. It's all legal, fans. It's all legal. And now Nikita going after that table, slams it down on the head of Magnum, and picks up the hockey stick again. That hockey stick, a popular commodity here in this matchup. As Magnum now slams down Nikita. And Magnum going to work on Nikita. A hockey stick across the face. Magnum in control. And Nikita trying to fight back, but Magnum, a nice reversal there, working the arm of Nikita there on the outside with an arm bar. I can't believe it. An elbow by Nikita catches Magnum. Drop chokehold into the hockey stick, and now Nikita picks up that table again. He has a table, fan. Oh, and a big shot to the head by that table. That is... Well, I'll tell you what, man. And the hockey stick's back into play. The drop kick by Magnum takes down Nikita. And Magnum back with a hockey stick again. This is a lights out match. Someone's going to lose they're going to be knocked out. And Magnum now firing with it lefts, rights. Has Nikita. And throws him into the steel steps. And Magnum rolls back into the ring. The fans here explode. And Magnum going back out to the floor, because that's where the champion is. He needs to get Nikita back into the ring and end this match. Magnum TA may be the new World Wrestling Federation champion. Instead, he drops Nikita face first on the side of the ring, and Magnum is picking up that table. And now he has the hockey stick, and again across the head of Nikita. A third time, a fourth time, and down goes Nikita. Went to a hockey match and a wrestling match broke out. Nikita back in the ring, and now he's not. They're both on the outside again. They spent more time on the outside than in the ring. This just goes to show you how much the World Wrestling Federation Championship means to both of these men. Nikita Koloff defeated Hulk Hogan for the title last month. He does not want to give it up. Magnum TA has yet to win a World Heavyweight Champion, a recognized World Heavyweight Championship. He is looking to end that here tonight at Halloween Havoc. Nikita picks up Magnum. He has him lined up for something. No, he's going to go back into the ring. Nikita going back out and has Magnum from behind. And a big forearm to the chest takes down Magnum TA. Nikita now looking for more weapons underneath the ring. And he has a chair of his own. We saw a chair earlier tonight. And nails Magnum in the head with a chair again across the knee. And Nikita with a weapon. It's almost unfair. And a drop kick by Magnum takes care of that chair. And now Magnum going after good old hockey stick and nails Nikita again. A second time. And this time Nikita has been busted open. And Nikita throws Magnum into the side of the ring post. And Nikita has that table and uses that table as a weapon. And slams it into Magnum. And now Nikita with a hockey stick again. The big forearm by Magnum takes down Nikita's back and forth action here at Halloween Havoc in our main event. We thank you so much for joining us here. And Nikita back in control. I mean, it's flip a coin. It'll be time for Magnum to be in control. And Nikita rams ahead of Magnum into that table at ringside. And a big right hand, down goes Magnum TA, and Nikita has that damn hockey stick again. And Nikita nailing Magnum with a series of hockey stick shots to the midsection. Magnum unable to defend himself. I think this match is really taking its toll on both men, but more so Magnum can't even defend himself. This is hard to watch. I mean, that has to be at least 15 times now with a hockey stick across the chest. Magnum, though, fights back. He is America's sweetheart, apparently. Underhook suplex, up and over goes Nikita. And Magnum's grabbing that table. Nope, he didn't want the table, he has a chair. And Nikita takes care of that. Nikita back in the ring, begging Magnum to come back in. But no, they're both back out again. And now Nikita throws Magnum back into the ring. Could Magnum be in trouble? Ooh, Magnum catches Nikita with another clothesline. And the third clothesline. Down goes Nikita. Magnum in control. Nikita shaken up. Down goes Nikita. Magnum setting up the top. The second turnbuckle. Could it be? It is. A fist from the second turnbuckle. That could be it. Magnum has the momentum. Drops a fist across the forehead of Nikita. He hooks the leg. Referee position 1, 2, and 3. Magnum TA able to withstand 15 to 20 hockey stick shots to the midsection. En route to winning the World Wrestling Federation Championship. The fans here in Illinois are on their feet. And Nikita rolls out of the ring. He's beside it. He can't believe it. And there's your winner and new World Wrestling Federation Champion, Magnum TA. Fans, we thank you so much for joining us here at Halloween. And look at this. Hulk Hogan in the ring. He's going to congratulate Magnum.
America's sweet
Hogan congratulating Magnum TA. We thank you so much. No, Hogan with a low blow takes down Magnum. Hulk Hogan, what are you doing? I can't believe this. Hulk Hogan has turned his back. And he attacks Magnum TA at the conclusion. This is supposed to be Magnum's night, the highlight of his career. And Hulk Hogan just stole that from him, fans. Thank you so much for joining us here at Halloween Havoc. And we'll see you next time, whenever that may be. Goodbye, everybody.